Vijay Nambiar, given that the army generals on the ground are worried about the situation escalating out of control, has the time come for Prime Minister Modi and President Xi, who supposedly had this special relationship, to pick up the phone and talk to each other? Why has that hotline not been activated? If the relationship between India and China at the top level between the Prime Minister and the President was so good, surely they could have worked towards de-escalation. But we haven't heard of that. The Mamalapuram spirit, the spirit of Ahmedabad, where the Chinese and Indian leaders were on a swing with each other, all that seems to have disappeared. Has the time come for the two leaders now to take the initiative? Are they ready for that?
I think this is just that step short of the top level. Clearly, Wang Yi is not in a position to be able to decide definitively on how trust can be brought back, if there is at all any possibility of that happening. Both sides will have to give face, as it were. They will have to do something that will keep keep the prestige intact, and therefore some bit of acceptance on both sides, given compromise on both sides has to be done, and that cannot be done at this level. It can only be done at the top level. Clearly, the instructions on the military side have come from on top. And now, if there is any at the military level, I think this standoff will remain, and the two foreign ministers will have to work just for that kind of a conversation at the top level to prepare the ground for some way in which the mutual kind of give face to each other at this level, and then slowly try to defuse the situation. And I think that kind of giving in to each other cannot happen at the military level at this stage. It will have to happen in the non-military level.
Yes, but the non-military level, does it, as you said, do the foreign ministers try and prepare the ground, Mr. Nambiar, for the prime ministers to meet, for the prime minister and the president to talk to each other?
I think they will probably have to do that, because I don't think at this level it can be resolved.
That is a very critical point you're making. Brahma Chilani, you want to dive in on that this will now have to be resolved with Prime Minister Modi and President Xi. Do they have it in them to restore, if they have such a special relationship, and Prime Minister Modi has been seen to have a special relationship with the Chinese leadership, is it time now for him to encash on that? He should be picking up the phone surely and speaking to President Xi if the two forces are on the verge of a military conflict, and which all of you are suggesting the two sides don't want.
If Modi had such a special relationship with Xi Jinping, would India have faced this kind of brazen aggression by China since April? If anything, Modi must be reeling from the trust that he had reposed in Xi Jinping. He met Xi Jinping 18 times. In fact, ever since Modi came to office, he bent over backward to placate China. He delisted China as a country of concern. He took several other steps, including ending official contact with the Dalai Lama. All these steps failed to appease China. And I think one most significant aspect about the current situation, which we tend to forget, is that this kind of aggression is very unusual. China has made land grabs below the threshold of armed conflict.
No, so therefore, sorry, Professor Chilani, to intervene. Therefore, how does that square up with your belief that the Chinese don't want a conflict? Who is to say they don't want it? Maybe they do want a localized conflict.
No, they have achieved broadly their territorial objectives below the threshold of armed conflict. They have also forced India to divert major resources to national defense at a time when the Indian economy has registered its worst ever contraction. Such diversion of resources dovetails with China's strategy to weaken and contain India. If they can continue to wage psychological warfare against India, if they can continue to tie down India while they maintain their territorial gains,
right,
they would have a win-win situation for themselves.